So it was simply time. I needed a new follow focus. So let me introduce you today the FOTGA DP500IIS. Man, what a complicated name. So when I'm looking for a new follow focus, it basically needs to have three things. No play, it has to be feature rich, and it has to be sturdy enough so I can kill a grown man with it. So at first glance the knob may appear pretty big. However, I think this is a big advantage actually, especially if you have bigger hands or have to wear gloves at your work. Maybe the most important feature to me are the hard stops. So basically what we can do is we can unscrew these little blue knobs here and set the physical range in which it is possible to full focus. So this is especially very useful if you have focus pullers that are not that experienced, or if you have to handle the camera all by yourself. So if you are a one-man band, there's also another feature that you might really enjoy. So what you can do is you can lose this little screw here, the blue knob here, and can change the indicator for the marking disc 360 degrees around the follow focus. This is especially very useful when you're on a tripod like me in this moment, or if you are on a shoulder rig. And you can actually see the markers, if the markers hit the focus that you drew onto the marking disc, which is not that easy or maybe even impossible if the indicator is only on top of the follow focus. The marking disc itself is removable and is made of plastic. It's held on the follow focus by magnets. You also have a little screw here and a little nut, so you cannot rotate it around the follow focus. Detaching it is especially handy if you have to clean it, if you want to clean it. Also, this is a spare part, so if you lose or break it, you can simply buy another one. As a standard feature, the follow focus offers a normal accessory port. So if you already have accessories or you want to buy some third-party ones, you can simply get a whip, or like I have here, a speed crank. Just click them in here and use them like always. So what you might have already seen is the quick release that this follow focus features as a standard. So it's not an optional part, it's standard with this follow focus version. So what you basically can do with this is, even if you have a mat box, for example, on your rig already, or you have some handles on top of it, you don't have to pull them off, detach them, pull the follow focus on, put the mat box back on. You simply take the follow focus, get it onto your rods, bring it in place, screw it tight, and start shooting, hassle-free. Pretty common feature these days is that you can replace the gear drive from this side to this side. So you simply, without any tools, unscrew the blue knob here. While we talk about these, optionally you can get two different other gear drives for this follow focus. One is a bit bigger and one is a bit smaller. Basically this is used if the throw of your lens is too long or even too short. So if you feel that the lens does not pull perfectly because the throw is too long or too short, you can get different size gear drives and work around this. Of course, this is an optional purchase. However, they are not that expensive and it's a very cool option to have. There's still one little feature that we have to talk about, and that is this little blue screw here underneath. So basically, when you screw it in all tight, it adds a little bit of more drag to your follow focus. So basically, you need to add a bit more force to your pull to actually pull the focus. This is especially useful if you have, for example, a lens which is very loose on its own, or you simply want everything a bit more smooth. So you just screw it tight, and this adds a bit more control to your follow focus. However, if you think that the drag of your lens is already perfect, or you want to rack focus just really fast, just unscrew it or loose the screw a bit, and then you have a much lighter turn on this follow focus, so it's much easier to turn. And this is what I call feature rich. So you can see there's no play in this follow focus at all. However, we have to keep in mind that sometimes the reason that we have a little bit of play or wobble is not the follow focus itself. We really have to care about that the gear drive and the lens gear form one strong and tight unit altogether. So when, for example, I just drag this follow focus in a micron away, there's a little gap between both teeth, and we introduce a little bit of play right away. Naturally, I couldn't wait to test out this follow focus in the field. So I grabbed my camera, I grabbed the FOTGA, I grabbed my girlfriend, we went outside, shot a little bit of test footage. Enjoy. So, what I'm actually trying to do here is to keep track on the driving by cars. So the idea is that the cars are out of focus, they pass me, I try to pan with them and keep them all in focus while they're driving by. It's not as easy as it might seem, but I get better in the end of the day, and I think in the end the results are all that matter. Really an awesome follow focus. And pretty cheap, very affordable actually. Well, everywhere except for Germany, of course, because everything in Germany is freaking expensive. Personally, I ordered mine from the UK because from the UK I don't have to pay any taxes and it's very near, so I don't have to wait that long to receive it. I found a very good store there, so I think this is maybe the cheapest price that you get in Europe, and you also have a very kind support. You can see link in the description. But basically, regardless where you buy it, it's a really great product and really worth its price. So that's the FOTGA DP500IIS. And yeah, DP500IIS. Don't get the DP500 or the DP500II, because I heard they were bad. You know, the DP500II was an improvement of the DP500, but the DP500IIS now is a super improved super version that has all the improvements and even more. So if you want to get it, get the DP500IIS. Even if it's a bit more expensive, it's worth it. Yeah, DP500IIS.